you're saying no way?
No way. As soon as they see it being played on another console, oh, we're gonna wipe your. So that means you can't even lend a friend the game unless you're done totally with the game and you don't want it anymore. You don't have no desire to ever play this game again. Then you lend, or the friend has to come to your house and play it there.
I hope they do it where cars.
Yeah.
So those guys, Sony, the owners.
Yeah.
When they buy a car, they're stuck with it for life. They can't sell it. They can't trade it in. They gotta keep it.
Yeah, and as soon as they sell it, their driver's license is wiped.
Yep. And the car disintegrates. Blows up. That's totally ridiculous.
That's crazy, man. Well, hey, we're past that time. We got to take a break real quick.
That's right.
We're gonna take a break and come back in mere seconds. You know, to start on our next, to continue this story right here. We'll be right back. Yo, we're right back, man. We're right back, and we're continuing with this story that we're talking about here with Microsoft. That's just, I mean, this thing is just crazy. And like I told you before, that many people have gone. I said hundreds, but really, it's thousands of people that have hit up the Twitterverse. They've hit up the Twitterverse when it comes to this Sony and dealing with how they're going to deal with these used games. They've hit things up, and thousands of gamers are attempting to persuade Sony to leave the used game market alone. Let it stay the way it is. It all originally started on the NeoGAF forums, where users do not want the PS4 to take the same route as Xbox One. Gamers are also asking Sony to make the PS4 region free. Now, this is something that would be a first if Sony were to do something like that, much like the PS3, and to have like free online play. This would be a first for the gaming industry if they continue along this line, because most of the times, they want their games region locked, because that way, if you're in Europe, you can't play American PlayStation game, or Africa, or whatever it is. It's locked by regions, you see. And so they're saying that they want Sony to make the PS4 region free, so those import games that you get from Japan, you can just put it right on your system and play it. You don't have to. Now, of course, you're gonna get the Japanese. There's not gonna be any English subtitles and all of that. It's gonna be the straight Japanese game. But the fact that you can play it on your PlayStation without a mod is a good thing. And so thousands of gamers have gone to the forums, and they have said, look, Sony, we don't want you to go down that same road. I mean, you can't go down the same road that Sega is going down, not Sega, Microsoft is going down as far as these games. Because if you do that, if you do that, I mean, right away, you're going to alienate, I would say 90%. 90% of the gamers you're going to alienate if you decide to just go down the road of making sure that not only, now no one is saying that Microsoft can't make a cut of games, or they can't, work something out with GameStop or something like that, because they need to make money too. We get that. Nobody is saying that Microsoft and Sony and whatnot shouldn't make any money. But here's the problem. The problem comes when you're making money at the expense of the gamer. I mean, when you're going to be making money to the point where it makes it hard for the gamer to really enjoy the game, or to let a friend enjoy the game, or anything like that, I mean, that just becomes crazy after a while. So we just have to wait and see if Microsoft, and it's not too late that Microsoft may rescind what they're saying now. So it's not too late, but we have to see if this thing is really going to become a reality. Now, I mean, speaking of We're still talking about Microsoft. We're still talking about these things. Speaking of Microsoft, right? You know that for a long time you could get achievement points when playing games and stuff like that. Now, according to a report by Techno Buffalo, they're saying that Microsoft may have built in to their new system the ability for you to get achievement points for watching TV, because you know Microsoft is going to be this all-in-one console. They're trying to be your one-stop box to replace all the boxes you have in your living room right now. They want to be that one box that you have, hence the name Xbox One. But this TV achievement thing, according to a report, this is what Techno Buffalo reported, that they got a report from the Game Industry International. Microsoft applied last fall for a patent on achievements for watching television. Now, you know, we've known for a long time that television was in Xbox's future because of the way the Xbox 360 approached it, the fact that they had their own media room as far as the company, because they wanted to expand their TV controllability. That's why, you know, they got the apps of Netflix and so forth and stuff like that. But they want to add achievements for watching television. But you know, this week's conference demonstrated just how much ingrained television was in Xbox One DNA. The television experience will be for those of us that take the Xbox One plunge. Now, the patent calls for turning television watching into an interactive experience, awarding achievements for watching video content such as like the Super Bowl, or you know, episodes of a given television show, like say like Arrow, or like Once Upon a Time, or something like that. So you would get achievement points for, watching these things like basketball games or Super Bowl or any kind of show. They want to make watching television an interactive experience, and possibly linking rewards to advertising content as well. Now, the report goes on to say at Techno Buffalo that Microsoft also sees the Kinect playing a role in the experience. Certain actions could trigger achievements. Sport fans might not be jumping around in front of their televisions during the game for nothing if this is implemented, because maybe your excitement in the game, would give you achievement points, stuff like that. Further, the Kinect can make sure that it's actually that you're actually watching the television, and it's not some kind of mannequin, you know, that you just put in front of the television to look like you. They can make sure that it's actually you. And if you watch a TV program maybe religiously every week, this could also register achievement points. So this could also tie well into Microsoft's Smart Glass project. Remember last E3, they talked about this Smart Glass project that was going to bring a second screen to your TV and movie viewing experience. So while Smart Glass is simple now, the Xbox One will be designed to work with it from the ground up, and could easily be linked to award achievements by pulling up additional content on your tablet or phone about a particular program or sporting events. Now, while achievements could make watching TV seem less like, you know, some people say, you know, watching TV is a waste of time and stuff like that. It could seem like less of a waste of time. The question is, what will these achievement points lead to? You know, it really looks like it's just one more way for the a weird way for them to use the Kinect, you know, to keep an eye on you. I mean, the more we learn about how Microsoft is planning to use the Kinect, the more invasive and intrusive it seems that this machine is going to be. So I don't know if Microsoft wants to go down this road, but offering achievements for watching live events like soccer or basketball or football, or if you watch a particular show religiously every week, it gives you achievement points. The point is, what will these achievement points lead to? I mean, getting achievements in games is one thing if it's going to lead to like downloadable content, DLCs and stuff like that. If you have certain achievements, maybe you get some downloadable content or something like that. But what are you going to get with achievement points for watching TV? What are you going to get? I mean, is it really going to be that couch potato experience, or now will watching TV now require some kind of degree in electronics, because now you have all of these different aspects of the watching TV experience, because Microsoft says they want to make watching TV an interactive experience. They don't want it to just be you're watching TV, you're just vegging out on TV with no brain mass. They want to make sure that you are doing something while watching TV, and that was their project of Smart Glass. That was the point for it, because they had this second screen, and what the second screen was is that the second screen would give you the ability, let's say you're watching a movie with Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise in it or something like that, and you're saying to yourself, man, I wonder what movie is Tom Cruise coming out with this year? Oh yeah, I think he's coming out with something. Smart Glass would allow you to access that information without leaving the TV screen, being able to access all that information about Tom Cruise, pull it up right on the side as you're watching the movie, all the different things, or you could go back and see what he said in a different frame while not stopping the movie from moving forward. This is what Smart Glass was all about. But my point is that, when I'm watching TV or when I'm watching a movie, I don't. Now there are some people. Devin says that he knows some people right now that are very analytical when watching movies and so forth. They got to dissect everything, But without saying who it is, but he knows some people that are that way. But for me, when I'm watching a movie, I'm just relaxing. I'm not interested in what movie Tom Cruise was in. I'm not interested in where I saw this guy before. Who cares? Point is, I'm watching him now in this particular movie. So I hope that this achievement situation doesn't become a necessary element when using the Xbox One for your media entertainment. According to Microsoft, they want to add these achievements to add some spice to watching TV. To watching movies. They want to add some interest in it to where you're not just vegging out watching TV, but you actually gain something by watching TV. So parents who might tell their children, man, you're wasting time. Watching TV is a waste of time. Children can now say, no, it's not. I'm getting achievement points by just sitting here. Achievement points are coming. Every time I jump up and say, yeah, you know what I'm saying, with that football game, achievement point in the bank. But my question is, what will these achievement points do? If you're just collecting achievement points for the sake of collecting it, I got 50,000 achievement points for watching Once Upon a Time. Who cares? If that's not doing anything. I mean, what will these points do? I guess we're going to hear more about this stuff later in Microsoft's, in the conference they're coming up with at E3. Now, coming up now, we're getting close to taking another break. But coming up after the break, Intel claims that their new Haswell processors is going to add 50% more battery life to your laptop. Not to a tablet, not to your phone, but to your laptop. Now, we know laptops eat batteries because, the screen, especially if you have a 17-inch screen, the screen alone pulls a lot of battery because it has to be backlit and all this type of stuff. But according to Intel, their new Haswell processor will add 50%. Are you going to get 50% more battery life with your machine? And Tony Ives talks about the new look of iOS 7. Forget about skeuomorphism. No, no more of that. iOS is going to be flat. And the Hulu auction, we're talking about Waze being caught after. Hulu, their auction is heating up. People are looking to buy Hulu. So all of this and more coming up right after the break on the show we know and love, Tech Pulse.
Preview.